marching on.
Welcome back. Joseph Kimani was separated from his family at a very tender age and had to be fostered at the Dagoretti Children's Center. This is where he grew up to be a fine young man and focused on doing things the best way he knows how, never letting his condition stand on his path of success. Take a look.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
Experience is not what happens to you, but it is what you do with what happens. For Joseph Kimani, life offered him hurdles from childhood, and he took them one at a time without complaining.
I was born in Kiambu, and I was not born the way you see me. I walked at least for 2 weeks. At that time, my mother didn't know about the vaccination of polio. So I became a victim of this problem when I was at an early age.
His parents were worried, and so, in a move to help him, they took him to a children's home. Little did he know that this was to be his home for a long time.
The center is known as Dagoretti Children's Home. I stayed there for 11 years without knowing my home. Even the in charge of the home, I was being called an orphan because there was no time when the administration of that home came to see my relatives or my mother. So I experienced a lot of problem because whether it was during the school time or a period of schooling, when we crossed the school, I still stayed there because I didn't know where my home was.
With a new family that accepted him and understood him, Kimani felt loved. He decided to focus on improving his life. So when he came of age, he began his education.
Transferred from the Dagoretti Children's Home to Joytown Primary School, where I took my primary education up to 1990 and up to 1986. From there, I was admitted at Chania High School from Form 1 up to Form 4.
When he joined college, he decided to pursue a course in optical engineering, and when he cleared, he landed a job at a missional hospital in Mombasa.
So I took a course of 2 years. From there, I was posted at Mombasa in a mission clinic by the name Right House for Christ, whereby I worked there for 2 years.
With those around him focusing on his contribution to the community and not looking down upon him, Kimani decided to give his best.
If you are disabled and you are productive, people does not see your disability. What I know, the person maybe who can see your disability is your employer, because sometimes he or she takes you as if he is helping you, whereby the whole society or the society of where I was working, Right House for Christ, they never took me as a disabled person. Even when I went there, we were two, and the production we brought to that hospital, it was amazing to the administration.
He gained experience fast, and after 2 years, he relocated to Nairobi, where he worked for a year before disaster struck.
I tell you, the life was not easy because I only stayed 1 year. The next year, 1999, it's when I got married, and at that time I didn't have any job because I was not stable financially. I was doing hawking, and it was not a job. And the thing which made me to hope, it is I believe, or what I believe in myself. I do not take myself as a disabled because all the time of my life, I have learned to be independent.
This setback did not pull him down. In fact, from this turn of events, an idea to start his own optical shop struck him.
We happened to come together, the people whom we have attained a course in optical technician, and we started a group by the non-physically challenged Optical Technicians Association of Kenya. I'm the chairman of the group. We have come all the way with the same organization even up to this moment, but I'm fortunate we have been seeking funds and here and there, but we have not still succeeded, although we thank God because up to even this time we have 2 branches of optical workshop.
For almost 3 years, Kimani has served his clients well. However, this has come along with set of challenges too.
And the business in optical is very competitive, especially to people like us who doesn't have the modern machine.
For Kimani, accepting oneself is his key of success.
At the moment you accept yourself, you will not see your disability. God is so fair to all of us. He cannot deny you everything. Maybe you do not have an arm. Maybe you do not have eyes. But God can assist you to do something else. So, what I would like to encourage my fellow disabled people is that they remove the mind of being dependent to other people. When a person with a disability does something or works, most of the times he or she is being accepted in the society. But when you are not working, sometimes it's hard to stay with people without disability.
Reporting for Able Differently, I am Muhammad Shakombo.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
Now, let's take a look at the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability.
Article 6, Part 2 of the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities state that state parties shall take all appropriate measures to ensure the full development, advancement, and empowerment of women for the purpose of guaranteeing them the exercise and enjoyment of the human rights and fundamental freedoms set out in the present convention.
Keep moving, keep marching on.
John Freeman once said, overprotection causes more handicap to a child who is able differently than the underlying health condition itself. Overprotection is magnified by anxiety, fears, and often unwarranted sense of guilt.
These are normal reactions, but they may deprive an individual the rewards of having tried and being successful. Therefore, individuals who are bestowed an individual who is able differently need to let these individuals experience the world and discover who they really are. For more information on our program, you can find us on our Facebook page, that is Able Differently. Till next Sunday, I have been your host, Jane Theuri.
And me, Gideon Makina.
Bye.
Records. Jimmy Gate. Siku moja nilikuwa na shida fulani, nikaona niombe usaidizi kwa bosi fulani, rafiki yangu, tumejuana naye kwa muda mrefu. Simu yake ilikuwa iko mteja, kwa hivyo nikaenda kwa ofisi yake, nikaambiwa nitoe kitambulisho na nikaangaliwa kama niko na bond. Ayaya, wakaniuliza kama nina appointment, nikasema sina, huyo ni rafiki yangu. wakasema no, huwezi.
KBC Channel 1, Kenya's watching.